National Day celebration chairperson Han Kuo-yu, Vice President Bi Kim-hsiao, Premier Zhuo Rongtai, Prime Minister of Tuvalu, Fidelio, and Madame Fidelis Teo, heads of delegation from diplomatic allies and friendly nations, distinguished guests from home and abroad, and my fellow citizens here in person and watching online or on TV. Good morning. Today, we gather together to celebrate the birthday of the Republic of China, praise the beautiful Taiwan of today, and usher in a better Taiwan for tomorrow. 113 years ago, a group of people full of ideals and aspirations rose in revolt and overthrew the imperial regime. Their dream was to establish a democratic republic of the people to be governed by the people and for the people. Their ideal was to create a nation of freedom, equality, and benevolence. However, the dream of democracy was engulfed in the raging flames of war. The ideal of freedom had for long eroded under authoritarian rule, but we will never forget the Battle of Gulintou 75 years ago, or the August 23rd artillery battle 66 years ago. Though we arrived on this land at different times and belonged to different communities, we defended Taiwan, Penghu, Kinmen, and Mazu. We defended the Republic of China. We will never forget the Kaohsiung incident 45 years ago, or wave after wave of democracy movements. Again and again, people who carried the dream of democracy and the ideal of freedom, through valiant sacrifice and devotion, gave their lives to open the door to democracy. Over more than a century, the people's desire to master their own destiny has finally been fulfilled. My fellow citizens, though the Republic of China was driven out of the international community, the people of Taiwan have never exiled themselves. On this land, the people of Taiwan toil and labor, but when our friends face natural disasters or an unprecedented pandemic, we do not hesitate to extend a helping hand. Taiwan can help. It's not just a slogan. It is a movement by the people of Taiwan to cherish peace and do good for others. In the past, our people going out into the world equipped with only a briefcase sparked Taiwan's economic achievements. Now, Taiwan's chip technology drives the whole world and has become a global force for prosperity and development. The people of Taiwan are diverse and they are fearless. Our own Lim Wind is a queen on the world stage. The people of Taiwan are truly courageous. Lin Yuqing, a daughter of Taiwan, is a queen of the boxing world. At 17 years old, Taiwan's own Cai Yunrong put steady hands to work and won first place for woodwork in global skills competition. Chen Siyuan at 20 took first for refrigeration and air conditioning using the skills passed down by his father. A new generation of made in Taiwan youth is putting a new shine on an old label. I want to thank generation after generation of fellow citizens for coming together and staying together through thick and thin, The Republic of China has already put down roots in Taiwan, Penghu, Kinmen, and Mazu, and the Republic of China and the People's Republic of China are not subordinates to each other. On this land, democracy and freedom are growing and thriving. The People's Republic of China has no right to represent Taiwan. The 23 million people of Taiwan, now more than ever, must reach out our branches to embrace the future. My fellow citizens, we have overcome challenge after challenge. All along, the Republic of China has shown steadfast resolve, and all along the way, the people of Taiwan have shown unwavering tenacity. We fully understand that our views are not all the same, but we have always been willing to accept one another. We fully understand that we have differences in opinion, but we have always been willing to keep moving forward hand in hand. This is how the Republic of China, Taiwan, became what it is today. As President, my mission is to ensure that our nation endures and progresses, and to unite the 23 million people of Taiwan. I will also uphold the commitment to resist annexation or encroachment upon our sovereignty. It is also my mission to safeguard the lives and property of the public, firmly carry out our 4 pillars of peace action plan, strengthen national defense, stand side by side with democratic countries, jointly demonstrate the strength of deterrence, and ensure peace through strength, so that all generations can lead good lives. All the more, my mission is to care for the lives and livelihood of 23 million people of Taiwan, actively develop our economy, and expand investment in social care. I must also ensure that the fruits of our economic growth can be enjoyed by all our people. However, Taiwan faces relentless challenges, and the world challenges are just as much our own. The world must achieve sustainable development as we grapple with global climate change. Sudden outbreaks of infectious diseases impact human lives and health around the world, and expanding globalism. Authoritarianism is posing a host of challenges to rules-based international order, threatening our hard-won, free, and democratic way of life. For this reason, I have established 3 committees at the Presidential Office: the National Climate Change Committee, the Healthy Taiwan Promotion Committee, and the Whole of Society Defense Resilience Committee. These committees are interrelated, and they are closely connected by the theme of national resilience. We intend to build up a more resilient Taiwan, proactively deal with challenges, and bring Taiwan into deeper cooperation with the international community. We must strengthen Taiwan's ability to adapt to the risks associated with extreme weather, continue promoting our second energy transition, and endure a stable power supply. We must steadily advance toward our goal of net zero transition by 2050 through development of more forms of green energy, deep energy saving, and advanced energy storage. In terms of health, we must effectively fight the spread of global infectious diseases and raise the population's average life expectancy while reducing time spent living with illness or disability. We must achieve health equality so that people are healthy, the nation is stronger, and so that the world embraces Taiwan. Finally, we must strengthen resilience throughout Taiwan in national defense, economic livelihood, disaster prevention, and democracy. As the people of Taiwan become more united, our nation grows more stable. As our society becomes better prepared, our nation grows more secure. And there's also greater peace and stability in the Taiwan Straits. Taiwan, is resolved in our commitment to upholding peace and stability in the Taiwan Strait and achieving global security and prosperity. We are willing to work with China on addressing climate change, combating infectious diseases, and maintaining regional security to pursue peace and mutual prosperity for the well-being of people on the two sides of the Taiwan Strait. For a long time now, countries around the world have supported China, invested in China, and assisted China in joining the World Trade Organization, thereby promoting China's economic development and enhancing its national strength. This was done out of the hope that China would join the rest of the world in making global contributions, that internally it would place importance on the livelihood of the people, and that externally it would maintain peace. As we stand here today, international tension are on the rise, and each day countless innocents are suffering injuries or losing their lives in conflicts. We hope that China will live up to the expectation of the international community, that it will apply its influence and work with other countries toward ending Russia's invasion of Ukraine and conflicts in the Middle East. And we hope that it will take up its international responsibilities and, along with Taiwan, contribute to the peace, security, and prosperity of the region and the globe. In an era when the international landscape is becoming increasingly chaotic, Taiwan will become more calm, more confident, and stronger. It will become a force for regional peace, stability, and prosperity. I believe that a stronger democratic Taiwan is not only the ideal of our 23 million people, but also the expectation of the international community. We will continue to make Taiwan stronger and promote cross-sector economic development. Taiwan's economic strength is no miracle. It is the result of the joint efforts of all the people of Taiwan. We must strive for an innovative economy, a balanced Taiwan, and inclusive growth. We must stay on top of the changes in global trends and continue to remain a key partner in global supply chains for global democracies. Going forward, in addition to our 5+2 innovative industry plans and 6 core strategic industry policies, we will more vigorously develop Taiwan's 5 trusted industry sectors, namely semiconductors, AI, military, security and surveillance, and next-generation communications, and help expand their global presence. We will also promote the transformation and development of medium, small, and micro enterprises and help them develop their international markets. My fellow citizens, we will continue working to achieve a Taiwan that is balanced across all its regions. In the central government's proposed general budget plan for next year, general grants for local governments and general centrally funded tax revenue increased significantly by 89.5 billion NTD, reaching a total of 724.1 billion NTD, a record high. And our budget for flood control will be raised by 15.9 billion NTD from this year, bringing the total to 55.1 billion NTD. This will help municipalities across the country in addressing the challenges of extreme weather. We will also expedite improvements to the safety of our national road network and create a human-friendly transportation environment. Furthermore, we will improve our mass rapid transit network and connect the greater Taipei area comprising Taipei, New Taipei, Keelung, and Taoyuan. We will also roll out the new Silicon Valley plan for Taoyuan, Hsinchu, and Miaoli to form a central technology cluster connecting the north with the south and launch the Smart Technology 1000 Industrial Ecosystem Development Plan. We will accelerate promotion of safety in our eastern transportation network so that locals can go home on safer roads. We will also enhance basic infrastructure in the outlying island areas to raise the quality of life for locals and increase their capacity for tourism. My fellow citizens, we must all the more ensure the well-being of our people across the generations. To our young parents, we will continue to promote version 2.0 of our national child care policy for ages 0 to 6, we are going even further by already increasing childcare subsidies, and we will also enhance the quality of preschool services. Children are the future of our country, and the government has the responsibility to help take care of them. To our young students, we will continue to provide free tuitions for students of high school and vocational high schools, and we will also continue to subsidize tuition for students of private juniors, colleges, or universities. And we are taking that step further by establishing a $10 billion Youth Overseas Dream Fund. Young people have dreams, and the government has the responsibility to help youth realize those dreams. To our young adults and those in prime of life, next year the minimum wage will once again be raised, and the number of rent-subsidized housing units will be increased. We will expand investment in society and provide more support across life, work, housing, and health, and support for young and old. Raising a family is hard work, and the government has the responsibility to help lighten the load to our senior citizens all around Taiwan. Next year, Taiwan will become a super-aged society. In advance, we will launch our long-term care 3.0 plan and gradually implement the AAA program for the prevention and treatment of chronic diseases. We'll also establish a 10 billion NTD fund for new cancer drugs and advance the Healthy Taiwan cultivation plan. We will build a stronger social safety net and provide enhanced care for the disadvantaged, and will bring mental health support to people of all ages, including the young and middle-aged, to truly achieve care for all people of all ages throughout the whole of our society. I'm deeply aware that what everyone cares about the most is the pressure of high housing prices, and that what they most detest is rampant fraud. I give the people my promise that our administration will not shirk these issues. Even if it offends certain groups, we will address them no matter the price. We will redouble our efforts to combat fraud and fight housing speculation. We will expand care for renters and strike a balance with the needs of people looking to change homes. We will work together, continuing down the path toward achieving housing justice. We have with us today leaders from different political parties, President Chen Shui-bian, President Tsai Ing-wen. I want to thank all of you for attending. Your presence represents the values and significance of Taiwan's diverse democracy. Our nation must become more united, and our society must grow more stable. I also want to thank Legislative Yuan President Han and Premier Zhuo for recently initiating cooperation among the ruling and opposition parties to facilitate discussion among the ruling and opposition party caucuses. In democratic countries, political parties internally promote the nation's progress through competition, and externally they unite to work together, achieving national interests. No matter our political party, no matter our political stances, national interests come before the interest of parties. And the interest of parties can never take precedence over the interests of the people. And this is precisely the spirit upheld by those who sacrificed, who gave everything they had in order to establish the Republic of China. This is the lesson we take from our predecessors, who generations upon generation overcome authoritarianism and sacrificed and devoted themselves to the pursuit of democracy. That is precisely why, regardless of party affiliation or regardless of our differences, we are gathered here today. Regardless of what name we choose to call our nation, the Republic of China, Taiwan, or the Republic of China, Taiwan, we must all share common convictions. Our determination to defend our national sovereignty remains unchanged. Our efforts to maintain the status quo of the peace and stability in the Taiwan Straits remain unchanged. Our commitment to hoping for parity and dignity and healthy and orderly dialogue and exchanges between the two sides of the strait remains unchanged. Our determination from one generation to the next to protect our free and democratic way of life remains unchanged. I believe this is the dream that Taiwan's 23 million people all share. It is also a shared ideal that Taiwanese society and the international community hold. The stronger the commitment of the Taiwanese people, the greater the tenacity of democracy around the world. The greater the tenacity of the Taiwanese people, the stronger the commitment of democracy around the world. Let's keep going, Republic of China. Let's keep going, Taiwan. Regardless of our differences, let's keep going forward. Thank you.